No, I missed last, Mid-East board meeting due to, family situations.
Okay. There's nothing under personnel or insurance negotiations that I know of. Building and grounds?
Tomorrow we
Anything?
get the bids back that we'll be able to bring in for the new building, but nothing as of now.
Okay. Nothing under audit, community outreach, Darren, Matt, anything?
Nothing at this time.
Okay. We are over to old business, nothing? Okay, I'm gonna turn it over to Devin, superintendent's report.
All right, obviously a lot of hires, cause we are at that point in the year. From here, we'll just mainly be filling open positions, so that is what those 2 pages are, and I'm not gonna bore you by reading it all to you. We pulled out a couple for voting purposes. You also have the certified contracts, you know, how many years, or if they're continuing, extended service contracts, staff that have extended days beyond the typical 182. B, accept following resignations: Julie Black, teacher, Allison Neff, teacher, Kim Rucker, district RN, who we hate to lose. She's going to Caldwell, and she's going to teach and do some nursing on the side there, and she's from Caldwell, so.
And they created that position just for her.
Did they
Yeah,
really?
She's teaching college, right, of course.
Yeah, so hate to lose her, but, you know, best of luck to her. Mandy Vinoy, fiscal officer payroll for the last 10 years. And Tim Roller, who it's well over 30 years, I can't tell you how many, but, but I think we were talking earlier, either 86 or 87 was his first year in the district, coached baseball clear through me graduating, and a year or so after, state title, or state runner-up. Yeah, can't say enough about him. D, approve the updated administrative agreement as presented. We just needed to change some dates on that. Approve the 2023 graduation list as presented, because we're closing in. Graduation's May 19th. Approve moving Jude Black to step 9 effective 8/1/23. This was something we've discussed privately, but that has to do with the way she was hired before and the changes to the administrative scale. So that's putting her back to where she should be. Approve the ESC program coordination for transition services as presented. Our partnership with I-Valley ESC to set up preschool for next year. Temporary contract with Mandy Vinoy is presented in case our new hire, needs help. And approve the technology department's recommendation and quotes from Omarisa, Microman, Jensen IT, and E-Rate as presented. So if we could have those, the other ones I'm gonna have to do separately, so A through I.
I got a question.
Sure.
So, why are we giving a 3-year contract to the athletic secretary? That just seems odd to me. We renew most everything else every year. It just seems very odd.
I would say that runs off the secretary's schedule, but I'd have to check, cause that's part of it would be part of the administrative. I have to check, but I would say that's just.
You wanna table it?
No,
We can table, we can table.
No, I
Just curious.
well, yeah, that's just odd that it'd be a 3-year when you renew some of the other ones that you'd think would.
Yeah, most of the
Strikes me
time,
as odd.
there's a, process, 1 year, 3, 5 on down the line.
Before, so Donnie and I didn't hire someone.
I guess.
I know mine was changed for that reason at one point.
I guess my question would be like, with the building coming in,
Mhm.
I assume that like maybe that role becomes more, you know what I mean, like one or the other job. You know what I
Yeah.
mean, like, so if we lock that in, is that part of?
That won't hurt anything, and currently she really spends about a quarter of a day on athletics and the other 3/4 in the high school
Okay.
office on attendance.
Okay, I just wanted to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know her, so.
Oh, does a wonderful job, but I understand why you're asking.
Yeah, it's a good point, like I said, we can table it.
No,
No,
I'm
you
good if.
Oh,
I think
I'm 100% good
all the
on that. It won't
secretaries
change
are-
anything.
Looks like they're all at a 3-year.
Yeah, I think that's the process for them.
Yeah, I just wondered.
All right, any other discussion? Do I have a motion?
I'll move.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Roll call.
All right, Mr. Humphrey,
Yes.
Mr. Moats,
Yes.
Mr. Singleton,
Yes.
Mr. Yurdak,
Yes.
Mr. Dudley.
Yes.
All right, and then J, certified contract for Sydney Singleton, 1 year.
Do I have a motion?
Oh, hold on, I'm gonna add to that. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
I was changing pages, and then
Okay.
Delaney Singleton, parapro, 2 year for 23-24 school year, effective 8/14/23.
Do I have a motion for items J and K?
I'll move.
Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Roll call, please.
All right, Mr. Moats,
Yes.
Mr. Singleton,
Abstain.
Mr. Yurdak,
Yes.
Mr. Dudley,
Yes.
Mr. Humphrey.
Yes.
Okay. Nothing under correspondence and information items,
I have something
You
there.
wanna
The
talk about that?
Ohio Attorney General's office reached out and they do a class, for boosters groups on, legalities, best practices, et cetera. That is obviously something we would have to pay for, but I will get you guys some information and probably put it on the agenda next month if that's something we wanna do.
I'd like to
But,
read that information.
Yeah.
And she said they do it across the state, not every school does it, but it's, really you're paying for their gas and time to come down, it's not expensive, but they recommend it for every school that way. Kinda like we did with the new law, they would make sure everybody knows the policies ahead of time.
It's a very good
But how did everybody do get your information?
We didn't get it all.
No.
I think we got the main groups, but I don't know, I think some of them, we've decided some of them no longer exist.
Yeah,
I know
some of them
the
just kinda
PTOs
folded
and
out.
that, so.
Now, they were very small money.
Yeah,
But, yeah.
I think all the big ones we have now, so.
Yeah, and we're gonna be adding names to it because you constantly find more
Yeah.
groups.
That's
what
kind of
we
the
found
issue
out.
this year is determining which groups actually exist, and then going forward, it'll be easier because we can kind of monitor
History.
those. And who's in charge of those groups, that's kind of a
Yeah.
big issue.
That's
too.
an issue too, is getting
Yeah.
other people. I mean, it's just widespread. It's been like go to that point that it's gonna take a while.
Yeah.
Right.
to
We're
get
definitely
everybody.
moving in the right direction with all of it, that's for sure.
That's all I've got.
All right, we're gonna go into executive session to consider the employment of a public employee or official and to consider sale of property at competitive bidding. There'll be no action taken following executive session. Do I have a motion?
Doctor?
Do I have a second?
Second.
Roll call.
Mr. Singleton,
Yes.
Mr. Yurdak,
Yes.
Mr. Dudley,
Yes.
Mr. Humphrey,
Yes.
Mr. Moats.
Yes.
What time do we have?
6:42.
Brad's always on.
That's
What,
right.
he doesn't he? Like every time he's on.
Mhm.
All right, thank you, everybody.
I'm gonna go to my
Okay.
Where?
I'll call
Yeah,
you.
we can just meet in here.